Amina's hands trembled as she stared at the email. A huge international investor wanted to partner with her jewelry brand. Her heart raced with excitement. This could change everything. But hours later, everything began to unravel. Clients started canceling orders. Rumors spread. Her reputation began collapsing overnight, and Amina had no idea. The person behind it was the friend she trusted the most. Linet had grown up with Amina, sharing secrets, dreams, and every childhood adventure. They laughed together, cried together, and supported one another through school and life. On the surface, Linet appeared cheerful and supportive, always celebrating Amina's successes. But inside, a dangerous seed of envy had taken root. Every time Amina was praised, Linet felt a pang of jealousy she could not shake. She longed for the same recognition, the same admiration, but no matter how hard she tried, she could never match her friend's brilliance. At first, Linet tried to hide her feelings. She congratulated Amina on exhibitions and online posts, smiling as if she were proud. But every smile carried a hidden sting. She measured her own worth against Amina's achievements, feeling smaller with every compliment Amina received. Slowly, the envy whispered in her ear, encouraging subtle acts of sabotage. The first disruptions were small. Linet hinted at mistakes to clients, exaggerated minor errors, and sowed tiny doubts. But the consequences were devastating. Orders cancelled, opportunities slipped away. Amina's flourishing business seemed suddenly fragile. Confused and hurt, Amina wondered what had changed. She worked harder, crafted more beautiful pieces, and treated every customer with patience and care. But the problems only grew. Despite everything, Amina refused to give in to fear or anger. She focused on her craft, her kindness, and her integrity. Her resilience began to shine. People noticed her strength, her calm in the face of adversity, and her unwavering dedication. Even as challenges mounted, her light could not be dimmed. Linet's envy, however, only grew heavier. Watching her friends succeed, despite her own interference, filled her with guilt and shame. One evening, Linet overheard guests praising Amina at an event. Her courage, her humility, and her unwavering integrity. They spoke of how Amina treated her employees fairly, supported the community, and remained authentic even as her success soared. The words pierced Linet's heart, mixing admiration with deeper envy. No matter how hard she tried, she could not undo Amina's brilliance. Desperation led Linet to riskier actions. She attempted to divert David's attention, told half-truths to clients, and tried to undermine Amina's credibility. Yet each attempt backfired. Amina's honesty and patience shone brighter with every obstacle. People trusted her more, admired her more, and her business continued to grow. One afternoon, Linet invited Amina to a small cafe under the pretense of celebration. Sunlight streamed through tall windows, illuminating the delicate jewelry Amina had brought with her. Linet tried to maintain a cheerful conversation, but her mind raced. Envy had poisoned her heart for months, and watching Amina's effortless grace made it unbearable. She realized painfully that she was trapped in a cycle of jealousy that could destroy not just her friendship, but herself. The breaking point came at an exhibition where David publicly praised Amina. He spoke of her talent, her resilience, and her professionalism. Linet felt physically ill. That night, alone, she reflected on all her sabotage, the lies she had whispered, and the moments she had tried to tear her friend down. For the first time, she truly understood the weight of her actions. The next morning, Linet sought Amina. Her hands trembled, tears filled her eyes, and her voice quivered. "Amina, I have to confess, I've been jealous. I've spread rumors. I tried to hurt you. I'm so sorry." Amina looked at her astonished. She saw the remorse and regret in Linet's eyes. After a pause, her expression softened. "Linet, I forgive you. You don't have to carry this burden alone. Let's rebuild together." In that moment, Linet felt a weight lift. She realized envy had been poisoning her heart, and forgiveness was the only cure. Together, they rebuilt Amina's business, combining creativity, skill, and determination. Linet discovered that ambition did not require harming others. Amina learned that patience, kindness, and integrity could heal even the deepest wounds. David returned soon after, impressed by their teamwork. He offered an even larger partnership, recognizing both women's talent and integrity. Months later, Amina and Linet sat together in their bright studio, surrounded by clients, designs, and employees. They laughed freely. Their friendship was stronger than ever. Through their journey, they learned a profound truth. Envy destroys, but collaboration, integrity, and forgiveness build. True success is measured not just by recognition or wealth, but by character, kindness, and the ability to rise above jealousy. If this story touched you, share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories of courage, friendship, and forgiveness.